Good morning, buddy. Good morning. Today I want to talk about a topic called guilt, because I think we all feel it. I'm actually asking myself, why? Why do I sometimes feel guilty? Guilt is a feeling of fear. I want to look into that today. So, why do we actually feel guilty? And one of them is societal pressure. I guess we constantly try to live up to the expectations of others. And we also have very high personal standards a lot of time. And I think that's one that I can relate to. I keep trying to push myself further and further and further, which means in a world where it's sometimes impossible to live up to your own personal standards, you start feeling guilty. And then we sometimes compare ourselves to others. And I think that's one of the most dangerous ways of feeling guilty, because comparison is never good. Comparison always ends up with you feeling not worthy or you feeling not good enough. And I guess we're a big critic of ourselves. We're probably our biggest critic. I think the topic of guilt fits perfectly. I'm sitting on my bed, editing yesterday's vlog, which I am actually really enjoying, but I'm feeling guilty that I'm not filming it for today. I'm gonna embrace this now. And today's vlog's just gonna be me talking to you about guilt and why we shouldn't feel guilty and what we can do about it. Okay, so what is the impact of guilt on your life or on our lives? It can lead to stress, it can lead to anxiety, and even to a sense of worthlessness. And that definitely isn't a driving factor if you want to move forward. It's definitely not going to motivate you. Alright, so let's have a look at how to not feel guilty. I love these, by the way. And you know what that means. Let's go back to the drawing board. Remember, we're only human, so none of us are perfect. Set realistic goals. I mean, it's good to be ambitious, but make sure your goals are actually achievable in the time frame that you set yourself. It's okay to seek help, and by that, it can be just talking to a friend about how you feel. It can be talking to your family. Guilt can become a very overwhelming feeling. I guess these practices can shift your focus away from feeling guilty. You can focus more on positive aspects of your life. Instead of dwelling on guilt or constantly feeling guilty, maybe look at it as a learning, because a lot of times we have to make those mistakes and we have to maybe feel a little bit guilty about doing something, but that also means there's an opportunity to get better and to improve. I think I've said it before, I felt guilty today. I felt guilty for not creating, not being out, but you know what? I'm gonna learn from it. And honestly, guilt is also sometimes just a feeling that you have because you are trying to achieve something that is so unrealistic in such a short time. Be kind to yourself. And I think that's my learning from today. I guess I'm gonna hang this one up to remember next time I feel guilty.